Hi guys, it's Melanie, and today I have a review for you of the new for spring from ScentSationals Violet Sugar. You can find the ScentSationals wax melts at your local Walmart. They also sell them online. I'll go ahead and link them online down below if you can't find them at your local store, but they are more expensive when you're buying them from the ScentSationals website. At Walmart, you can find these for somewhere between $2 and $3, depending on the pricing that your local Walmart is using right now. Mine are still $2, so I'm really lucky. Anyway, the reason that I really wanted to find this wax melt is because one of my subscribers, ScentJunkie03, sent me or left me a comment the other day mentioning that she thought this was totally a dupe for Pink Petal Tea Cake by itself, but if you mixed in like a vanilla cookie crunch or another like vanilla cakey based wax melt, that you could get an even closer dupe. And right after she said that, I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta go find this. So it took me a couple of different stores to be able to find this wax melt because not all stores are putting things out at the same time. So my usual Walmart didn't have it in stock yet, so I had to travel to a different one, which was fine because I had some other stuff to get there too. So, but as soon as I saw it and I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, she's totally right. And I think actually she's the first one that has mentioned that it's a dupe for Pink Petal Tea Cake. So kudos to her. I hadn't really seen anybody else say that quite yet, but you guys, it is totally spot on. Now, I will say, I have one that I'm sniffing behind the camera, by the way, and I'm also sniffing my Pink Petal Tea Cake candle. There is a slight difference in that there is that like slight cakey vanilla note missing, but the floral is dead on, which is weird because this is apparently, I mean, they've got violets on the front. So, or actually those look like sweet peas. They kind of look like sweet peas to me. Whatever. It smells like just a really beautiful, like soft, powdery garden rose, which is the like base note in the Pink Petal Tea Cake. And then I'm just going back and forth between the two. And then yeah, really the only difference is that there needs to be that hint of like cookie cake vanilla type note. Vanilla cookie crunch or sugar cookie. I feel like maybe sugar cookie from Scentsy might be an even better fit to get to Pink Petal Tea Cake, because vanilla cookie crunch can be kind of strong. And when I melted this in and of itself, super similar to Pink Petal Tea Cake on its own. So you don't necessarily have to mix it with anything, but if you're looking to get more spot on, I'm going to say that sugar cookie from Scentsy would probably be an amazing fit for this. I haven't actually mixed it with another wax melt yet. I've just been melting it on its own, and it's great. What I will say though is this particular wax melt did not last more than 2 days for me. So 2 days in the warmer and the fragrance was pretty much gone. And in terms of strength and throw, it wasn't quite as strong as some of my other wax melts from ScentSationals or Better Homes and Gardens. So I would say I would put this one at about maybe a 7 in terms of strength and throw. And most of my other wax melts from ScentSationals do really well. I'm talking like a throw of like 9, where they can fill like a good chunk of the house. For example, the iced lemon pound cake from Better Homes and Gardens, that was like a solid 9. I could smell that all the way in the upstairs of my house, and I had it downstairs in my laundry room, which obviously you guys don't know the layout of my house, but it's like around several corners and like in a room like of its own. It's quite a ways away from the upstairs. So the fact that it traveled that far was incredible. The throw was amazing, and the strength was like a 9, like strength and throw solid 9. This right around a 7, and after 2 days I'm definitely having to switch out the wax melt. Now I use 2 cubes at a time. You certainly don't have to do that, but I always use 2 cubes no matter what the brand. That is just sort of my general policy. And with Scentsy, I switch the wax melts out every 4 days because I can go a little bit longer. With Better Homes and Gardens and Scentsationals, I switch them out every 2 days. So it's still kind of on par with what I normally, you know, do in terms of switching it out. But with other ones, I usually can go a little bit, usually a 3rd day. I can push it if I want to. With this, I really couldn't push it. It started to get like a waxier smell to it. So the fragrance definitely seemed to dissipate a lot quicker with this one. So that's the only thing to keep in mind. But for $2, I'm not really overly bothered by that. And the fact that it is such a close dupe is pretty incredible. I mean, the picture is totally misleading because it looks like sweet peas that are covered in sugar. I don't know exactly why they would call it violet sugar. I mean, they're saying a sweet combination of wild violet and sugar. I don't know. I just don't think that violets smell like this. And yeah, it honestly just smells more like a soft, powdery, floral rose type scent, which is what is in the Pink Petal Tea Cake. So, and the description, by the way, on Pink Petal Tea Cake is, let's see here. Tea for 2 becomes even sweeter with the fragrance of Pink Petal Tea Cake made from garden rose petals, freshly baked cake, and a vanilla glaze. And it's amazing. I love Pink Petal Tea Cake. I have one 3-wick left in the scent, and I'm secretly hoarding it because they've never re-released it, and then, you know, it's hard to find dupes for it. But I would say this is one of the most spot-on dupes. I'm going to pick up quite a few more of these just to have on hand for the rest of spring and summer. I hope it's one that they bring back. I would suggest to them, not that ScentSationals is watching, but I would like it if they would add a little bit more fragrance oil to the wax melt just to give it a little bit more oomph. But for the price, you guys, honestly, 2 thumbs up. I think it's worth seeking out. I'd stock up on it. It doesn't say limited edition on there, so maybe that means that they're planning on re-releasing it every year, but you never know. So if you really do like it, I would suggest maybe stocking up on a few to have on hand. Yeah, and I need to stop smelling it now and finish up this review. So 2 thumbs up for me. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and yeah, leave me any questions down below. Have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.